敵を駆逐するまで。
Hey everybody, Bam Collectibles here, back for another statue unboxing review for you. Today's statue is from one of my favorite studios, Chikara. One thing we don't see enough of in statues is scene-accurate moments. Coming in is a giant diorama base of some buildings in the nation of Marley. I'd love to hold this up and show you, but it is quite heavy, so we'll get some close-up shots. On the very center, we'll see a nice little water fountain, tons of little barricades because they were having a meeting in this location. A bunch of the windows are painted as if the lights are on inside, some are not yet, the black one's there. And then also we have some debris and rubble that's scattered throughout. Nice little sandbag barricades here. Now we're jumping up to the top of the buildings. Tons of damage is going on up here. Rightfully so, because as you saw in the thumbnail, Eren is just transforming, coming up from the ground. Tons of debris and damage is being caused because of that. And you'll see there's two separate buildings here. They really did a masterful job with this whole diorama scene, didn't skimp out on any details or paint application all throughout. Now, one of the towers was sculpted separately, probably because it was a little bit too tall to go into the packaging, so you'll see the notch where it connects there, and there's some of the details, some scratches going on in that building. A nice little add-on that's going to give the statue a little bit more height to scale with the character that's going with it. Sculpted separately is going to be some of these lamp posts. Now they do not light up, they're just painted to look that way. So I believe there is 7 in total. We have 5 that's going to be installed on the front here. To properly capture the scale, we have this tiny Eldian officer that was sculpted. And how can we tell that? He has the red armbands, who is an honorary Marleyan, and whatever bull crap goes on in that nation. I try to keep most of my reviews spoiler-free, but in light of that, the show has been such a crazy and wild ride. All the ups and downs, twists and turns, especially as of late in the anime. So with these 2 last lampposts installed, we'll take a step back, and there is the final diorama. So let's jump on into Eren. Maybe it's just me, but in this last season, he is looking way more jacked and ripped, especially as seen in this sculpt here. We have a notch on the bottom of the foot. Tons of different muscle textures were designed all throughout here. We can see some dark blackish veins that were painted in there. Around back, we have some Titan booty as expected, and tons more muscles. Now this notch that's in the back, you'll see actually some more in this sculpt are going to be where some steam and dust particles are sculpted onto there. But overall, just a great job on bringing him to life in this form. When installing, he just connects it via the feet and some notches on the bottom, and his hand you have to kind of lift over the building to make sure that it sets properly there. So before I did mention the steam particles that were sculpted separately, here is one of those, and they fit very form to the body, so you will not see any seam lines or like it looks unnatural. It's very organic looking how they're coming off of his body. And here we have the last 2 effects, one on this forearm and then the other up top. As expected from such an awesome studio, Chikara did nail the portrait for Eren. Nice touch with the steam coming out of his mouth. We have some little bit glossy bits on the eyes, and the hair sculpt was done well. You can see a little bit more flatter tone. Paint was used for that. Also, great job with how it does connect to the neck. There's no seam line at all. What a crazy looking angle right here. Let's go ahead and dim the lights. And there is that perfect angle, as if you're sitting down just watching Eren pop up from the bottom of the ground. Insane how they brought this actual scene to life. The title of this statue is Declaration of War Against Marley, and boy, does it hold up to that title. As a bonus, they also included this little sheet here. It's kind of like a certificate of authenticity. We have some information about the statue, and up top, that is actually a metal coin. It's not printed on there. It's really heavy overall. I didn't show it before, but the bottom of the base does have an edition size printed on there. Now, recently up for pre-order is Annie versus Eren. The statue will have 2 different switch outs, one with a normal leg and then another with a crystallized version, but such an awesome job again at bringing to life a scene-accurate moment in the series. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, and also if you love anime statues brought to life, be sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Do what you love and love what you do. Bam out!